Because of that, I can able to play with data. So that's the confidence I had in my mind. If you have any queries or if you need any help, you can go to the community, Microsoft community. You can ask the people. They will help you. Like if you have any opportunity and if you want to apply for that particular job role, you need to customize your resume first thing. I would say getting a referral would be more beneficial than applying randomly in somewhere. Best time to look for internship is improve your knowledge and to update your knowledge, how to follow the industry leaders. And I mean, if you are working in BI space, right, or if you are working in the IT industry, it's very important to build a portfolio. Soft skills are as equally as important as your technical skills. So it helped me to enhance my coding language. When I say Microsoft Power BI, it started in 2015, but it's almost 9 years. Now there is one new tool that has entered the industry, which is, let's say you are looking for a startup, you don't need any graduation or any degree. Whether you are from technical background or not technical background, opportunities are there for both set of people. Every tool has their own advantages and disadvantages. You have to know everything. Otherwise, but yeah, if my job demands me to do that, or if my professional journey demands me to do that, I will definitely plan for that. AI is not going to replace you, but if you don't know AI, you will be replaced. I want to try more things and I want to fail more times so that I can experience more things very quickly.
Today, we have an amazing guest, Mr. Arulprakash Chinnathambi, joining us. Arul completed his BE in Computer Science from Kumaraguru College of Technology, Coimbatore, and has built an impressive career over the last 5+ years. He is a Microsoft certified fabric analytics engineer, specializing in data visualization, tags, data modeling, SQL, tabular model, and report performance improvement. Arul has worked with top companies like Huron as an associate BI consultant, Infosys as an associate consultant, and he is currently a technical lead at EY. He has also been recognized as a Microsoft Power BI community super user for 3 continuous seasons, which is a huge accomplishment. Let's dive into his journey and learn more about his experience in the world of data analytics. Hello, sir.
Hey Chaitanya.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I am good, sir. Thank you for asking. First of all, I would like to thank you for coming to my podcast and giving your prestigious time to us.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you for inviting me to your podcast. It's nice to be here, and yeah, I'm hoping to enjoy the session.
So, sir, point I want to discuss with you is regarding about education background and the professional journey right now going on. Can you please tell us about how was your education journey started and how you ended up with your education journey and how you get into the professional journey and how was your professional journey right now going on?
I started with my BE Computer Science Engineering. I started in 2014 in Kumaraguru College of Technology, which is based out of Coimbatore. When I entered Computer Science and Engineering, I have zero coding knowledge, but I took it due to some inspiration from my hometown. There was one guy who have followed the same path. He also don't have any coding knowledge, but he took it as a challenge and he come out on top of the coding. So I did follow him and I took the same route, and I eventually faced a lot of struggles when I chose Computer Science Engineering. But over the period of year, 1 or 2 years, so I went on to compete a lot of competition. So it helped me to enhance my coding language and how can be helpful in my career. So that's how my journey has been started as an engineering student, and then I convert that enthusiasm into my professional journey as well.
So, sir, right now you're working in which company? Can you please tell us more about the company? That company is about a service-based company or product-based company, and how that company helps you to build your professional growth?
Okay, so currently I'm working for EY GTS as a technical lead. Basically, right, it's one of the top 4 film companies. So I was working as currently I'm working as a technical lead, wherein I can lead to 1 or 2 people. I can assign them the task day-to-day routine and ask them to do the job, and I'll guide them if they face any challenge in day-to-day life or work. I'll help them to overcome those challenges as well. And in terms of helping my professional growth, right, it has helped me immensely. So I started my professional journey in 2019. So I could say before COVID. So I was there in my first company. It was very tough for me to gel with that environment, right? It was very new to me. But compared to my previous companies, it was my current company is very good, and in terms of environment and in terms of throwing me challenges and and in every aspect it was very helpful, and it helped me to grow as a professional person and the personal life as well.
Okay, sir. So as you said that you are a technical lead in EY. Okay, so we want to know more about that. What is your actual job role and what you do at the job? We want to know more about it.
Basically, I have a juniors. We used to delegate a task to them and ask them to do based on their knowledge and experience. Apart from that, I took some responsibility and I also do some work along with them to get the project running successfully. Along with that, we have some additional innovation going on further parallelly. So that also we are doing some innovation and implement them in real time scenarios as well.
Sir, I want to know that at what point of your life you decided you want to be in a business intelligence field, or you choose that yes, I am made for the business intelligence field and I will go through this way. What point of your life you understand that and why you choose that?
So it was in 2019. One of my seniors suggested me to look at BI space, but I even don't have any idea about BI space. I was just more of a coding person. Coding in a sense, I wanted to build something. So I was looking for that. But when I hear this term called BI, I was a little bit interested, and also I'm quite interested with mathematics as well. So it just connected with mathematics, BI. So it's more of a data, and you have to play with numbers. So that's how I got interest in BI in 2019. When I get into that space, when I explore BI, especially I was working in PowerBI, especially when I explore PowerBI, it made me realize that I can go in this direction. So that it will be, I see that in a futuristic thoughts. So I know that it's going to be the way for my life. So I just choose BI as a professional career in 2019.
Okay, sir. So going through your LinkedIn profile, I saw one term that is a Microsoft Fabric community. Okay, in your bio. So we want to know more about it. What is it, the Microsoft Fabric community? Because I also personally don't know more about it. So I also want to know, and also our audience want to know how it helps you and what is it actually.
Have you heard about Microsoft Power BI and Microsoft Fabric before?
Yes, yes.
So it's in that space. Microsoft Fabric has a vibrant community. So it is like if you have any queries or if you need any help, you can go to the community, Microsoft community. You can ask the people. They'll help you. As and when you posted something, they are ready to help you. So Microsoft made that community in such a way that people from around the world can help you. So irrespective of the region, if you want to know something or if you want to explore something, you can get into the community and you can search particular topic. You will get a lot of information about Microsoft Fabric. So it got rolled out. I think the entire Fabric thing got rolled out March 2023. So after that, the community has invested. Microsoft has invested a lot of quality time for community and encourage the people who are more engaging in community activities to participate more towards helping users around the world. So that's what Microsoft Fabric community is. It is like helping users around the world by solving their problems through the community. It's like people from around the world, they can contribute to the community in different forms, like through various medium, like YouTube or blogs or solving users problems. So that's what Microsoft Fabric community is generally.
Okay, so it is a platform where we get a help or we can share our problem and we get the help from them. It is of
Exactly.
various, and also we learn or update ourselves and
Yes,
what
yes.
is in actual how we are going on, or because many things we don't know or what the things are upgrading, right?
Correct. If you want to know something and if you don't have any idea, then you can go there and you can go into the community and you can post or you can ask anything. You will get reply eventually. So that's the best thing
Okay.
about my Fabric community.
So, sir, I want to know about job application process and your interview process. What is your job application process that followed? What is your strategies that you followed, and how you crack the interview throughout this all the scenario? Because as you say that you entered in industry in 29, so you also saw the COVID phase also and everything, the ups and downs. Okay, so we want to know that which means how you face this all the problems and get in big job roles, and what is your actual job application process? How you crack the interview? We want to know more about the tips and tricks about this. For any fresher, also he gets the help of it.
So first thing is, if you're a fresher, right, you need a perfect resume. Like if you have any opportunity and if you want to apply for that particular job role, you need to customize your resume first thing based on that particular job role. So what is the expectation from that organization? What role they are looking for? So if you're a fresher and if you have some certain skills, then as a fresher, I would say getting referral would be more beneficial than applying randomly in somewhere. So if you go through referral, you'll be considered more than let's say if you are competing with 100%, and if you are getting that job application through referral, you'll be more chances to call for the interview. So that's the first thing. If you're a fresher, please try to make more connections. So that's what the first thing that I would say. When I was a fresher, I did the same thing, and eventually I got a lot of opportunity. The best place to make connections is like LinkedIn. So I use LinkedIn a lot. So from there only I got so many connections. From the connections I got more leads to my job applications. So I used to spend a lot of time there. So you have to make your resume in a way that organization looks, and try to solve common problems which is more aligned to the technical aspects of that particular role, and be confident. That's all. So you have to polish your technical skills and customize your resume based on the organization, and try to know a little bit about that organization that you are applying. So before you appear for the interview, these are all the mandatory things that one person should do.
So, sir, you have completed your internship when you enter in the industry. Okay, just tell me us that, and in 2024, how internship doing is matters, because many of the students do the internship after their first year or the second year only in the college. So, what is your suggestion to the all the students, that what is a good time or the perfect time we can say to doing the internship?
I would say when you are in third year, right, you would get more time. So compared to your final year of graduation, in your final year of graduation, you will be into your placements. I would say you will be into your placements and different things and projects. Everything will be there. But if you are in third year, you will get a lot of times to work on your technical skills, and you may look for opportunities for internship and other steps. So I would say the best time to look for internship is in your third year of graduation. So if you are looking for an internship, focus more on the place where you are getting in, and try to make more connections when you got any opportunity to work with some experienced people, and try to learn the strategy. So these are all the small things that you need to focus. Don't focus everything at a time. Maybe initially you'll get very small amount of time to spend in industry. So in that small amount of time, try to focus more on the experiences, to try to gain more experiences from the people who are already working there. So that will help you in long run. Even though if you don't get opportunity in that particular organization, if you move to any other organization, you won't feel that you are a new student or a new employee. So you have some experience and you know the environment. So that's the best thing if you get an opportunity for an internship. So try to focus more on this.
So it's very important to focus on the experience part
Correct.
more than the going with flow.
Right. So try to make connections with people, and try to understand them, what they are doing, more than work, how they are managing everything, how they manage day-to-day tasks. So for example, if they are working with client, right, how they are approaching the client. So these are all the small aspects they need to look into that. So eventually they will get some technical knowledge. So but these experience, right, you won't get initially. So when you spend some time with seniors, you will get that experience. So take that experience and move on to the other company. It will help you.
So, first I want to know that what is the salary range for the BI consultant or a BI analyst or business intelligence developer in India right now going on in 2020, and how it varies from the fresher to the senior level employee?
That's an interesting question, but I would start from fresher. If you are an entry level BI developer, you would get around 3 to 6 lakhs per annum. It depends on the performance in interview. And if you are a mid levels BI developer, you will get something around 6 to 12 lakhs per annum. Again, it depends on the interview performance and the company which you are going to appear. So for example, if you are appearing for some MNC and any renowned company, it varies. But I'm talking about the average salary on a yearly basis. And if you are moving forward to any senior or technical lead perspective or any managerial level role, then it varies around 15 lakhs per annum to 25 lakhs. It depends on the company which you are appearing and the performance you do in the interview.
So, sir, as per your experience, if anyone want to be a BI developer or a BI analyst, what type of company they should choose? They are fresher, like a product-based company, service-based company, or like big MNCs, or like startups. They can choose to build their professional growth in a correct way.
It depends on the mindset. So I would say if you are a fresher, if you know something about the technology and tool, what you are going to work, then you can try some MNC companies, because since you have some idea about the tool, it will help you to enhance your career. But if you have no idea, try to start from startup. So there will be a lot of phase to learn. So if you have no idea but you want to get into BI space, then you can start from startup company. But you have some idea about the tools, and if you want to jump in the BI career, then you can look for some MNC. If you have strong technical knowledge and if you are confident about yourself, then you can try any company. And there is no restriction for that. It depends on you. So that's what my advice would be. Again, it's all depends on the learning.
So, sir, as you say that you entered in industry in 2019. So, while entering industry, what resources or the what learnings that you followed? Keep yourself updated. Means any specific you followed on a specific website, specific YouTube channel that help you a lot to build your career.
Initially, when I started, right, so I used to learn through practical work. But over the period of time, you can't do everything without knowing anything theoretically. So I started to looking out for Microsoft learning pages. So there are a lot of documentation which is available, especially since I was working in Microsoft space. I used to go through their learning paths and documents, and I used to get into the community, and I used to solve the problems, or I used to ask the questions so that I'll get the answers. I'm able to provide the answers. I'm able to solve more real world problems. So that helped me to enhance my technical knowledge. So that's how I started. If you ask me, I don't prefer to refer books, since every now and then this tool is getting updated. So from my perspective, more than going through the book, if you want to solidifying your foundational knowledge, then you can prefer some book and you can go through the book and you can get strong in fundamentals. But to improve your knowledge and to update your knowledge, how to follow the industry leaders and how to follow the blogs which is written by experts over the world, all over the world. So you have to follow the experts all over the world, and you need to get their opinions about the tool, and you can try it out from your end. Irrespective of the getting results, you may end up learning something new. So that's how I started. I got experience by doing all these things. So collective effort of doing all these things, I got some experience and knowledge about the tool and technology.
So, sir, tell us more about your personal project. That when you are entering industry as a fresher, what personal projects you have done and how it helps to gain the experience. And as you are a BI field, business intelligence, so how it is important to build portfolio or to showcase our projects in a proper manner. Please tell us more about this.
So it's very important to build a portfolio. I mean, if you are working in BI space, right, or if you are working in IT industry, it's very important to build a portfolio, irrespective of the company which you are working, irrespective of the space which you are in. It's very important to build a portfolio. So for me, right, I used to create reports whenever I want to learn something. I used to create report, or I used to try out something, and I try to post everything in LinkedIn, and I have the record of them so that I am get noticed in social platform. I will make more connections through that, and I make discussions. So coming to the portfolio, it's very important. Every 3 months you are doing some projects, or since I am a report developer, I would say I can create one report for every 3 months to stay in the industry. I mean, I can update myself so that every 3 months I polish my technical knowledge and stay in the trend. So that's why I do the projects and keep them track. I used to share it with LinkedIn or in Twitter. So wherever I need to share my knowledge, I can share and get the feedback from the experts. They look at the dashboard, or they look at the tags which I wrote. They will have their own comments and feedbacks. So based on their comments, I enhance that report, have it as a portfolio. So that's all. So I would say, if you want to build a portfolio, try to work out and build a personal project for every 3 months, once in every 3 months.
Yes, and it's very important point to say that if you want to be updated, you have to make sure that you can do the project for every 3 months, not for the others, but for ourselves, to upgrade ourselves, and also that we can stay updated with what the trend going on in the market.
Correct.
Yes, sir. So, sir, moving towards a little another point, that is about the soft skills in business intelligence. How important is communication skill to be a good professional in business intelligence field, and what are the other soft skills that are essential in business intelligence field?
It's very important. It's equally as important as your technical skills. So if you ask me, soft skills are as equally as important as your technical skills. If you know something and if you are creating something in BI space, and you need to explain it to people in a way that they can understand. For example, if you are creating any report and if you don't know how to explain it to the users, then it's a waste, I would say, because they won't understand anything. If you are not explaining them, they won't understand and they won't get the insights that you are trying to tell out of the data, right? So it should be a storytelling part. So you have to have a good narration skills, what you are creating, so that it will add value to the organization. Otherwise, it won't add any value to the organization. It's like just another project that you are doing. So if you are working and you need to highlight something, then soft skills definitely play their major role there. And when I say soft skills, it's not only communication skills. You have to be think very clearly. So you need critical thinking and other aspects of that. So technical skills and communication skills and the soft skills like critical thinking and other aspects would majorly played a role in your work. So group them all together will be helpful for a person. So you need to understand the balance. So each skill will add balance to your career. So you have to practice and you have to enhance everything in every now and then. I would say try to focus all the areas instead of focusing technical. Try to focus every area so that it will help you in long run.
So, sir, my next question is, what is the important to getting a job as a business intelligence analyst or business intelligence engineer or business analyst developer? Or if any fresher want to, in first year only decided that I want to go in the field of business intelligence, what are the factors they should in their mind?
So for me, right, when I started in 2019, I knew SQL. So because of that, I can able to play with data. So that's the confidence I had in my mind when I started in 2019. If anyone wants to start it in BI space, they need to confident about themselves, either in any of the tool, or else they need to solidifying their data analysis skills, or they need to start at least from the basic tools so that they can grow from basic tools to advanced tools. I would say starting from Excel would be the best thing. So you can learn numbers and you can know how to play with numbers and how to create some basic visualizations. So starting from Excel would be the best thing, I would say. So from there they can go to different tools and they can know the advantages and disadvantages of each tool, and they will select which tool would be the best for their interest.
So, sir, my next point I want to discuss with you regarding the recession and competition.
Okay.
The recession is going on in business intelligence field, and everyone we know the competition is too high nowadays in every field. So, how is the competition is also going on in business intelligence field?
Recession and competition. If you ask me competition about the competition, it's there in the industry. Every now and then you need to stay updated on your tool and technology, whatever you are working. So right now in BA industry, there is a lot of tools as entered the industry in over the last 4 years. So you have to know what are the tools that is available in the industry, and you need to know the different aspects. Every tool has their own advantages and disadvantages. You have to know everything. Otherwise, if you are sitting in a single tool, it won't help you to compete with others. Because if I know only PowerBI, some other person may know Excel, PowerBI, and other visualization tool. So they both are appearing for the interview. Which one will the organization would more interested? The person who knows 3 or more tools and having knowledge about them. So try to focus on one tool. You need to know top to bottom about the one tool and try to explore the other tools which is available in the industry, so that tool may get expired but your skills won't get expired. So that's the thing that you need to focus. Instead of focusing on one area, try to focusing on multiple area so that you will be highlighted in a group. So it is easy for you to get highlighted and it will put you in a spot where organization won't reject you. So try to be unique. That's what I am trying to say. Try to be unique from the crowd. That's it. Try to polish the technical skills and stay updated about the tools and technology, and try to follow the leaders, industry leaders and experts, and get updated. You need to try to make yourself updated. That's it. A competition will be there, but it will be highlighted. That's the thing.
So, sir, nowadays many of the non-tech background students are also coming into the tech industry or doing the jobs of intelligence or data analyst or tech job roles. So, what in your view, what is more important? Doing the degree is more important or gaining the skills is more important in 2024?
If you ask me, they both are equally important. So if you have degree and if you are polishing your skills, that is feeling good. But if you are in a situation where you don't have any graduation but you want to excel in business intelligence, and if you have skills, that is also good. But they both have their own advantages and disadvantages. Let's say you are looking for a startup who don't need any graduation or any degree. They are purely looking out for skills. But if you are aiming for any big MNCs or any renowned company, then it is very important to have a graduation. It adds credibility to your profile. So if you have any graduation and if you have degree, and that will add credibility to your name. So because you have followed the process, you have done a lot of learnings in undergraduation, that adds you a lot of credibility in your profile if you are looking for any big companies or any MNCs. But if you are looking for a startup, they won't focus more on a graduation or degree. They will purely focus on skills. So again, it depends on the company which you are looking for, which you are aiming for. There are advantages and disadvantages, but opportunities are there. Whether you are from technical background or non-technical background, opportunities are there for both set of people.
Okay, sir. So nowadays also we see one thing that the many of the Indian students who completed their BTech or BE, they do the job and they are going for the doing the masters for abroad. Then in your view, how the doing the masters is important in abroad? If we take that you want to do the masters in future, if you are planning, then how you choose the career path to doing the master and how it is important to doing the masters, or it is not much important if you are doing the job in India?
Doing masters is very important if you are looking for any higher positions, any managerial role. It is very important. If you are doing masters, right, it will help you to deepen your knowledge and it help you to add some value to your profile and make you job ready for the role that we are looking for. Right now, we have that undergraduate knowledge, right? So we'll be able to cope up with technical things and we'll be able to deliver some work. But if you want to manage people and if you want to do some higher level job position, then doing masters is very important. So if you are going somewhere and learning, deepening your knowledge, it's very must.
So, sir, are you planning to do masters?
No, I have no idea. So right now I don't have any idea to do masters. But yeah, if my job demands me to do that, or if my professional journey demands me to do that, I'll definitely plan for that.
So, sir, tell me that what was the jobs market scenario when you enter in an industry in 2019, and what job scenario now in 2024 going on? How you see the difference in job market?
If you ask me, in this five years of span, there was a drastic change in the market. So nowadays, AI is everywhere. When I joined, AI is there, but it's not everywhere. But if you see today, AI is everywhere. ChatGPT, Copilot. So it's like an assistant to the person. So if in today's world, job market is expanding. I would say expanding. The only thing is you need to expand your knowledge as well. Don't try to focus on single thing. Try to expand your knowledge on multiple things. So AI is there. So it will help you in every aspects. So try to explore more on AI and try to change your perspective towards AI. AI is not going to replace you, but if you don't know AI, you will be replaced. So have to know how to make AI work for you. That's the best thing that you have to learn going forward. Otherwise, you will be replaced.
So, sir, tell us more about your certification or any courses that you have taken to gain the more skills.
Since I'm working in Microsoft PowerBI, right, for the first 5 years, I'm working in Microsoft tools only. So there are a lot of certifications available in Microsoft. So for each and every technology and tool, there is some specific certifications that you have to perform. For example, right now I'm working in Power BI. There are a lot of I can do PL300, which is specific to Power BI, and there is one more certification called DP600, which is for Microsoft Fabric. So you have to choose the certification which is specially made for the tools and technology that you are working. It will test you based on the knowledge and the experience. So if you have good experience, you can clear the certification. It's good to have that certification. It will help you and it will boost your profile. I would say having certification is like, it will be a key to the path which will take you to the next level. So for example, if you are applying for an interview, if you have a certification, there will be high chances that your profile will be considered compared to the other person who doesn't have the certification. So that's the major role of certification. If you have good knowledge and if you're able to perform those experiences in your certification, then it will be helpful for you as well personally. So certifications are very important. In today's world, certifications are very important. I would say try to do the certifications from a verified platform. For example, in Microsoft, they are providing their own set of certifications. Amazon, they are providing their own set of certifications. Try to find out which will add more credibility to your profile and choose them and try to do them, because you are going to spend some money on them. Try to choose the certification wisely and it will boost your profile.
Yeah, it's very important point you said that if you're doing the certification, go through their own platforms. Like even Microsoft provides their own certification, Amazon also, and even Google also. Don't go with third party or the another classes or things. Also, I saw one thing that if you enroll the course from their own website, you also get the updates in future also on your emails or on your portal also, that what the things are upgrading, and you will also receive the short clips from them about the, if you are anyone from the fresher who wants to do a Power BI course, he or she enroll that course from their official website from Microsoft. The certification has more authenticity more than other platforms, and also he will receive the updated videos also in future also. That will be more helpful. What is the one thing or one mistake you have done in your professional life, and what you learn from that mistake?
The one mistake which I made was like not expanding myself into different technologies initially. initial 3 years I was into one technology, and I learned everything in and about everything about that tool. But later point, I was like, why I'm sitting in a single technology? It hit me hard. So then I decided to explore and I expand my landscape. So I try to focus on different technologies. I'm not going deep in each tool which I'm exploring, but I try to learn the basics so that tomorrow, right, the tool which I'm working today will got replaced, but the skills which I learned through this tool will help me in the other, right? So I try to focus more on the skills more than tools. So that's the mistake which I made. If you ask me, if I start freshly from tomorrow, I try to focus on different tools and I'll try to compare them with the current tool which I'm working. And also I didn't make a lot of mistakes. I want to try more things and I want to fail more times so that I can experience more things very quickly. That was the mistake I made early point of my career. I was fearing out to make mistakes, but my suggestion would be try different things, try to fail as many times as possible very quickly, and try to learn from them and move on. That's the thing that I learned very lately. So if I had to start tomorrow, then I'm ready to try out different things very quickly and try to learn from them.
Yes, sir. You said the very important point that do the mistake more. Don't repeat the single mistake again. You can
Correct.
learn the things from that mistake. Doing the mistake is not the wrong thing, but repeating the mistake is the bad.
Correct. So I didn't take that risk in early part of my career. If I took those risks very early point of my career, then I would have had more chances that I would get more experience than what I have right now. So that's the one regret which I have right now.
So, sir, last point I want to discuss with you is regarding about BI tool. Okay, as you said that you are the contributor for the Microsoft Fabric community. Okay, so what do you think in 2024, which is the best business intelligence tool or for the data visualization tool? Which is the best data visualization tool going on? Power BI, Tableau, Google Data Studio, or QuickSense, or many other coming in the industry. What do you think about that?
I would say PowerBI. It is not that I'm working in PowerBI, but I've been in this industry for the past 5 years. So I know different tools for that. But the stability and the flexibility which PowerBI provided, right? No other tools can come closer to this PowerBI, because since PowerBI is a Microsoft tool, you can integrate this tool with every other Microsoft tools. So that's the one flexibility which Microsoft has provided. And also, since PowerBI is a very friendly user tool, anyone can learn from the scratch. I worked in multiple BI tools. Initially it was very complex when compared to Power BI. I started with Power BI, then I moved to other tool, right? I find it very difficult to start with the other compared to Power BI. So that's how flexible this Power BI is. That's how easy this Power BI is for a person to learn. So currently it's in demand in the industry for more than 7 years now. So based on my experience with Power BI, I would say Power BI. But there are a lot of other tools which staying in competition with Power BI is like Tableau, ClickView, and ThoughtSpot. So there are a lot of those coming in, but still Power BI is in top. So that's what my conclusion about BI tool.
Because I personally feel also that Power BI is a easy accessible tool, because when I start learning about Tableau also and Power BI, that time the Tableau and Power BI is more trending to software. So when I start learning about firstly Tableau, that time I felt little difficulty. But after that, when I get more interested in data visualization part, when I start learning about the Power BI tool, within the 2 days, like Saturday, Sunday, weekend, I have learned entire Power BI from the YouTube, because of my first is because of my interest, and second is like it is really easily accessible tool. I think so. Yeah, because of that, in 2 days I have learned the entire Power BI, and it's more depend on the queries that we write. It is literally similar to the SQL queries.
Right. If you're already working in some data tools, right, then Power BI is not very complex for them. So they can easily jump into Power BI, they can learn Power BI very quickly. So, and one more advantage that Power BI provides you is like, since it's a Microsoft tool, right, you can integrate this tool with other Microsoft tools like Power Apps, Power Automate, and you can use all of them, and you can make your job easier. Let's assume if you want to do some automation work, you can use Power Automate and you can integrate that work with Power BI. But if you're working with other visualization tool, integrating that tool with Microsoft tool is a big task. So that's a major advantage that this tool is providing for you. So that's the advantage. If you are a Microsoft user, that's the main.
Yes, and also Copilot is also integrated nowadays in Microsoft Power BI. That is a more advantageous for the all the if we want to join by the AI side.
Yeah, I agree to your point. If you talk about Copilot, right, it's everywhere. If you're a Windows user, you can see Copilot here. if you have the teams, right, you can see Copilot there. It's everywhere. So they are integrating Copilot with every tool that they have already running on. So you don't need to go anywhere and ask suggestions. It's right begin there for to help you. So
Yes, yes, exactly. You don't need to ask the suggestions because when I start learning, that time if I get stuck at any point, I have to search on the YouTube that what is the error, how can I solve this error. But nowadays, I get any error or any I'm missing that I just type things on the Copilot and I get my answer easily.
exactly.
So, sir, thank you so much for coming to our podcast and giving us such a valuable knowledge for all aspirants.
Hey, thank you, Chaitanya. Thank you for having me in your channel.
Yes, it's really great talking with you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Please let me know in the comment which guest would you like to see on this podcast and any specific topics you would like us to discuss with them. We will try to bring those guests and ask your questions so you will get more helpful information. Before you go, share this episode with someone. It might really help them because one conversation can change a person's life, giving them a new idea and direction. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you in next video.